Well, hello all. Well, on another drizzly, rainy day here in California, winter has begun. Temperatures in the 40s, wind, cold, nasty. Right when spring's supposed to start, it's winter. But it has to do with the jet stream in the northern polar regions being relaxed because the temperatures between the north and the south have relaxed some. There isn't that big of a difference. So the jet stream slows down. But let's go over the board and see what a new UN report has come out to say. The next mass extinction is the name of this video. 65 million years ago, we had a meteor impact the planet Earth and kill off the dinosaurs. It did it in many different ways, but one of the ways it did it was that CO2 levels went through the roof and caused a massive global climate change. Very hot, then very cold, and pretty much killed everything off. Most of the big life forms died. But the UN says a massive influx of carbon dioxide is changing faster than many plant and animal species can adapt to. A UN report warned around 1 million animals and plant species were threatened with extinction at this time. Many researchers fear the climate is approaching a tipping point. This allows north-moving warm air to cross the polar boundary. In other words, that boundary that the jet stream, the northern jet stream, is now weakening. The tropics are expanding towards the poles, both north and south. Researchers have demonstrated that carbon dioxide emissions are now rising faster than they did 65 million years ago. The new rise at present is 0.18 parts per million per year in upward trend. 65 million years ago, the highest it ever went per year was 0.11 parts per million. A warning from the UN. The next mass extinction has begun. What we're seeing here for humans and other life forms on this planet is the perfect storm. We have crazy upward momentum of CO2, methane, and other greenhouse gases. They're going up faster than they did in the last 2 extinctions. That's amazing. That means that extinction will happen pretty quickly if we don't curb our CO2. Now, according to the latest study, that all the work around the planet has reduced about 29%. So that means there's still quite a bit of work going on and quite a bit of CO2 being put in the atmosphere. Even though the skies are starting to clear, the water's starting to get clearer, and animals are approaching where they never were before. Many neighborhoods are reporting flocks of turkeys and geese and other birds going through their neighborhood that they never even knew were here. So here's an opportunity for our world, the U.S. and the world, to do a world peace program. In other words, let's have peace. There's no better time to do it than now. Let's end all wars, all conflicts, and let's get some serious conflict resolution happening. Now here in the U.S., the Orange Man couldn't even fathom a world peace. That would take money away from the military-industrial complex and other complexes that rely on war to make money. What a drag. We have such an opportunity right now to save our ass. But something tells me that Mr. Genius, nobody knows it better than him, Mr. Trump, the Orange Man, will never get world peace going. That's just not his style. Nor is it the far-right style here on the planet Earth. The right wing will have none of it. They want conflict and hate. They love hate. They love hating on people because of their skin color or where they come from or where they're going. It's just any excuse to hate on a group of people is taken from the right wing here in the U.S. In the U.K., Boris Johnson, what a pathetic leader he is. So we have 2 major world leaders who are out of the loop. They're just not handling it. They can't even handle the COVID virus here in the US or the UK. The US is climbing faster than any other nation. We're on a complete crash, heading right for a wall of economic and social smash up. But the I know it better than anyone else, Orange Man, is in control, and don't think anything's going to change other than for the worse, as long as these two people are in office. There are other right-wing leaders around the world who are doing nothing but harm to the planet. We really need to look up and see what's really happening. And if you think that things are ever going to go back to the way they were, I can tell you here in San Francisco, almost every storefront now is boarded up with lumber, and I'm pretty sure most businesses within 3 to 4 months will not have the capital to pay the rent or to keep open. So I suspect by September or October, if things continue the way they are, that this country and this world will be in a sorry state of mind if we don't change these leaders out right now. We cannot keep these leaders in office. Isn't it so obvious? Now, you may think there's absolutely nothing we can do about anything right now dealing with the COVID virus, but Fox News, the right-wing news source where every right-wing orange supporter goes to get their talking points, they have advertising on their station. They promote nothing but misinformation. Well, let's go over the board. An excellent idea. Let's boycott Fox News. Fox News knowingly hosts and spreads misinformation about the coronavirus and climate change. A list of businesses that advertise on Fox. If people don't want mass extinction on the planet Earth, we better start doing something. This is a small little step, but every country on the planet can do the same thing with their right-wing misinformation broadcasts around the world. We need to do something. Boycott these companies. Let them know that they're not going to buy anything until they get off of Fox News. It's up to us to stop the mass extinction. Are we up to it?